and out of 4 teams, 1 was crowned champion. Well, I was trying to make it hella dramatic, but Harambee Stars are the 4 Nations tournament champions finally after beating Zimbabwe 3-1. So much to talk about when it comes to this tournament. The good, the bad, and so, well, we might have a few videos, but stay tuned and find out more about the victory champions of the 4 Nations. So welcome back to Alpha B La Football. My name is Odundo Omolo, and this is Kenya's, well, in my opinion, Kenya's biggest football channel. And one day, that'll actually be the case. But for me, it starts here. Anyway, that aside, Harambee Stars are now the 4 Nations tournament champions. But come on, I'd actually say that the Kenya Under-20 and Harambee Stars team, well, this was a tournament for them to win. And we'll talk about that later in another video, whether the tournament was set up for Kenyan teams to win. He's got Engineer Michael Olunga with a hat-trick to beat Zimbabwe 3-1. My goodness, first of all, in my opinion, and also do comment by the way what you think about this, but in my opinion, I think the referee, as well as Ngoshi, believes that the referee had lost that game. Hey, we had red cards, coaches, players. Again, Richard Odada, man, it was so unfortunate. So we'll have to do a video reviewing the top 5 players. We did a video, it did really well, and thank you for the support. But in my opinion, the players that I suggested would be key to watch. Unfortunately, man, due to coaches, they didn't show up. Man. Ayunga barely played. Ibrahim Wanzala, Tyrone played a few minutes. Ibrahim didn't play a single minute. Rambo had a decent tournament. Richard Odada was sent off in the final. My goodness. So we'll have to do that. Video, so stay tuned for that. The Under-20 team really annoyed me. With the final game, they really annoyed me. It didn't make sense how the coach set up the same team in a tournament. The same team. Man, guys are fatigued. They even showed it. The midfield was out. The defense was just... they were tired. Guys were tired. And then we were facing a Malawi team that had a longer period to rest, and they also did some changes. So that was so unfortunate. But our highlight for today is Kenya beating Zimbabwe 3-1 in the final, in the 4 Nations tournament final. And that was, we're proud of the lads. And this was to set up, or rather to prepare these guys for the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifications or qualifiers. To me, again, that's another video that we're going to share, because for me, I don't think Firat has his strongest side, because we're going to be facing tougher opponents and with a lot more at stake. This is not just a 4 Nations, no disrespect to the tournament again, but this is now the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers. It's a lot at stake, unlike this tournament. So we'll be playing tough opponents, a lot more to lose, and I think Coach Firat doesn't still know his strongest side, especially with these games coming in really soon. And so yes, that's been it. Kenya again. Woo! At least first and second, not too bad. 4 Nations tournament in the bag. There's supposed to be another one set for later on this year, so we're looking forward to that as well. Yes, that's been it for the for today's video. I'm going to say for the tournament, but yes, that's been it for the tournament as well. Champione. And second place for the Kenya Under-20 squad and team. So we're hoping that next time round we'll have Kibet, the guys Kibet, Louis, Amos Wanjala, just the full squad, so that we know now how to build from there. But that aside, that's been it for today's video. Thank you so much. Stay tuned for those other videos. We're gonna recap the 5 players. We're gonna recap the whole tournament, whether Kenya was bound to win this, and a lot more around the 4 Nations tournament. It's over, but it ain't over. But for this video, it's over. But check out our other social media platforms at Alpha B La Football. Do like this video and subscribe to the biggest, soon to be the biggest Kenyan football channel. And as always, support Kenyan football. We out.